Okay. So, I'm not sure how many of you are... Well, okay. Alright, old school Accent Core plus R players or Accent Core players or Guilty Gear XX players. You may have seen this trick before, not sure. But, well, let me stop being a scrub and hold on, let me put him on block. Okay. So, yeah, you may have seen this trick before. Oh. Any second now. There you go. Where someone FRCs, and then they get a command grab. It seems pretty cool. It seems like it could be powerful, right? But the first time I actually saw that was, I think it was Daigo Umehara, and it was from where we used to get content, where we used to get videos before YouTube. This was a long time ago. We used to download videos on IRC, and I think I downloaded some Japanese videos, some Japanese Guilty Gear videos from, and at the time it was a big deal because, like, you know, if you were trying to look for tech, you couldn't just go online and, like, you know, search YouTube. You just had to look for Soul versus whoever if you were playing Soul and download it and just hope you see something good. And I think I saw Daigo do this. And he did it on someone's wake up. They kind of like woke up, and as they were waking up, he was like at the right distance to get this command grab, right? And I was like, man, that's cool. I want to learn to do that. And the reason I'm making this video is because somebody wants to learn to do this, and I'm going to send them this video. But I wanted to break it down because the way you learn how to do this, it might seem obvious, but it's really important that I break down the steps to this so that no one has to go through hours of trying to figure out how this really works. And that's why I have my joystick on the camera there. So okay, so that's cool. You did a Gunflame FRC command grab, but it's like real specific. It's weird. Like, when would you get a chance to do that? So where I think I come in and I added my own style to it, and back in the day, I don't know if any of you are aware, but I went by the nickname Robot. And I used to call this the Robot Special. So where I added my style to this is I was like, I wanted to be able to, I want to find a way to make this really scary. So I said, let's see if we can do it in a block string. And sure enough, you can. So that's kick slash, and then into Gunflame FRC, and then when I FRC, I'm releasing kick, and I'm getting a command grab. You notice I accidentally got an extra up input in there, but I'm gonna break down the inputs here in a second. At the beginning of this video, I showed 4 examples, 3 of them without faultless defense on, and 1 with faultless defense on. The reason that's important is spacing. The safest version of this, whether they're faultless defensing or not, is 2-hit kick into Gunflame FRC and then command grab. So, oh, come on. There we go. So, yeah, it's not easy. I just tried it 4 times in a row, and I only got the 4th one. So, let's break down what's happening. Okay. So I'm gonna keep. I accidentally hit a bunch of extra buttons, so I'm not happy with that. So I'm gonna do it one more time. There we go. That was perfect. Okay. So notice that I'm holding this ring finger up. I'll get to why that's important in a second. If you look at my inputs, you'll see that there's a kick slash, all right? Then there's going to be a 2-3-6 fireball. Almost looks like a half circle. You know, I probably accidentally get some extra inputs in there because, you know, stick inaccurate. You know, I'm inaccurate to stick. And then, but I'm extremely accurate, you'll notice, at the last part. Down, down, forward, and then FRC. So basically I'm doing a fireball, 2-3-6 punch, right? Into 2-3 FRC, and I'm releasing kick. And so this releasing kick to get the command grab, this is a technique known as negative edge. Eddie players will immediately be familiar with this because I think and I don't play Eddie, but I'm pretty certain they use negative edge to kind of control Eddie while they control Zato at the same time. So if you've never played Zato, you might not know what negative edge is. And as far as where the terminology came from, I think it came from some old Capcom games. Not sure if it's Street Fighter or what, but it doesn't matter. When you release the kick on the FRC, the game registers that as another input of kick. All right. So what's also happening here is I'm not hitting 6 again, right? Because to get his wild throw, it's 6-2-3 kick, right? So the forward from the fireball from the 2-3-6 carries over. The 2-3-6 from the fireball, the 6 carries over to the 2-3 on the FRC, and you release kick, and then you get the command grab, and that's how you're able to get the command grab so quickly, because you need the command grab to come out before the hitbox of the Gunflame is active and puts your opponent in block stun. Now, if they faultless defense, it happens to put you at like a perfect distance where I believe you cannot be thrown, but please feel free to test that. You know, after this weekend, I'm going to be playing Strive. I'm not going to care anymore. But I wanted to make this video just to kind of, for anyone still playing AC plus R, I think this is a really powerful option if you can master it with Soul. And I'll sprinkle in, I did hit it in a net play match. So notice that even with faultless defense in the corner, I'm still able to get it. So the faultless defense doesn't push me far enough away. So how would this look like in a situation? Let's say you got 50% meter, you knock them down, right? You're going in for the killing blow, right? So what you want to do is you want to get them in block stun. Oh my god, so scrubby. Hold on. Boom. Now, how many people you think would jump out of that? Or jump out of it? I just gave you the answer. Get out of that. Yes, the answer is hold up back. But you know, I mean, even if you know that that's the answer, right? I guarantee, even if your opponent knows that that's the answer, you will still be able to hit them with this. Now, if they do get conditioned, like they know that that's somebody you play a lot, they know that's what you're going for, right? Just sweep them. Just start sweeping them. Or no, actually, I'm sorry. They are going to be able to up back that that Gunflame. So what you could do, you just hit 5K. Just hit 5K again. So just be like, just do it again. If they start up backing, just, you know, you've got them conditioned, right? That they want to jump, they want to avoid the command grab. Just do that, you know. Or don't, you know, like just add a little bit of a delay there. You know, just mix it up. Just do something else, right? If they start up backing out of this. But that's, I mean, I think it's really powerful. So, let's see. Is there anything I haven't covered about this? Yeah, just use the examples in the video and see what you can do with this. I think for the Soul player that can do this consistently, like 100% of the time, this would be a really powerful technique in AC and AC plus R. And the reason I even mentioned AC is because the last time I took this version of Guilty Gear, like XX, seriously, was when Accent Core was still the main game. And the closest thing we had originally to an AC plus R release was on Vita. By the time there was a port or whatever was going on, Xrd was out, and that's what I was playing. I was playing Xrd. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for checking this out. Let me know if anyway, if any of you find this useful or are able to, you know, hit anybody with it in a match or do anything cool like that. All right. So I said I would sprinkle in a match where I actually hit this maneuver, the robot special, or my version of it anyway, and which really was just adding block strings to it. But as I said before, there are a couple of ways out. Mashing throw would probably get you out of it if you're not actively FDing and creating that space, and then up back. And here I go doing an unoptimized thing afterward. Now this right here is really old. This is Accent Core, October 28th, 2012. And as you can see there, I hit it. That's Kenso that you hear on the mic. Obviously Kid Viper's there to my right, and I'm on the left. And this is a house that I lived in Houston. And I think, I'm not sure why we were playing here. I think this is maybe when the very first inkling or rumor was released about Xrd. So I think that had us excited. Or maybe we were hoping Plus R would come one day, or we would get Plus R. So we were trying to play some Accent Core to get excited about it. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what happened. But anyway, this is the first to 10 I played against Kid Viper in 2012. This was before Xrd and all that stuff. I do end up winning this first to 10, but I don't think Kid Viper had a lot of time with the Accent Core, and he was doing really well against me. I'm fairly confident that if he had more time before we played this first to 10, he probably would have ended up beating me, because he's just a talented player, and he learns fast. But anyway, I just wanted to showcase that it did work against a pretty smart player. That said, that doesn't mean he hadn't had that much exposure to it, and he certainly would have eventually adapted and used up back and throw and stuff to try to get out of it. But in any case, I just wanted to share that. If you guys want to end up watching this really old first to 10, I'll put the link down in the description to my Twitch, to the Twitch VOD. All right. Thanks for checking this out.